Hey everyone, my name is Kelly,
And I'm Nicole.
and we're
Ominous. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, the eye contact.
Not so bad for a second take home.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
Yeah. I mean, my drink is only half gone. I never get started this strong going in.
And my tahini on my shirt that looks like things have been happening
It is actually
around the boobage area.
It has been a little bit of a chaotic afternoon.
A little bit, but it's okay. We're here. We're doing it.
That is
We're doing the
spice
thing.
of life.
Exactly. And that's why we started this anyways in the first place. So why stop when it's chaotic?
That is true.
So what are we talking about today,
Well-
Nicole, our little reader?
First, let's talk about what episode is this?
7.
Lucky number 7.
I know. That's
can't believe-
crazy.
We stuck with something this long.
We're still at it.
It was like episode 3. I said that. And here we are doubling it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even over doubling it.
That is true. So we are doing something a little different today. I'm going to be the reader.
Yeah, she wanted to try again, you know?
I just
To
have
see if
FOMO.
school really helped somewhere along the lines. Can she read?
You know, I've kind of gotten over it because it's not so much that I don't mind reading, because I don't mind reading. It's that I don't like hearing myself read.
Yeah. I have had to come yes, I agree. Because I'm the same way. I'm like, ooh, like I hate the way that I read that. But it's like when you popcorn read in school and you would try to count the amount of people in front of you and the amount of paragraphs so you could practice your paragraph. And then if there was a word in there that you couldn't pronounce, you're like, fuck.
Yeah. Or what if the person that went right before you had so much enthusiasm and then you're
Yeah.
just like Debbie Downer reading it?
Yeah. I would do that all the time. School.
It would always come to be my turn and I didn't know where we all were because I wasn't paying attention to what was being read.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what's that word? Trying to get them to, they'd be like, it's I. The sentence starts with I. I'd be like, okay, there it is.
Yeah. And then you're stumbling because you didn't be crazy and you weren't reading to see which paragraph was yours.
I'm never prepared. I am not the Girl Scout type.
Yeah. I don't think I'm a Girl Scout either. I went to a Girl Scout camp once, actually, with a friend back in the day. This may be a ramble. I got sick halfway through. It was a week-long trip. We stayed in the big tent things with multiple bunks. Like how you would see
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sleepaway camp.
Yeah. Well, it was my first time. And it was with my friend who was in the Girl Scouts. And she had so many friends that were also Girl Scouts. And I was like, you were able to, I guess, bring a friend. She brought me with her. And I knew no one. And I think it was halfway through the trip. And I was calling my mom. I'm like, I'm throwing up. I need to be picked up. But I think I was really legitimately just homesick.
Were you throwing up though?
I was. But I think I made myself throw up because I was
were you that kid that
homesick.
got such bad anxiety that you would?
Probably. I don't know.
Interesting.
That's not the only time that my parents had to come pick me up. So maybe I was that.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I ever. Yeah. I can't recall a time. But I also used to do sleepaway camp, but not as a camper, as a camp counselor.
Okay. Well, that's different. You're older. That's fun.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. I loved doing it. I probably would still do it, except for the heat, the bugs, the dirt, the girls that cried wolf and were sick and had to go home.
Yeah, me.
No, you know what? My campers always had a cool, because I would be in charge of a group of girls of a certain age group, and every year, I think I was just a really good camp counselor because so much camaraderie. All these girls who didn't know each other, they were best friends. By night 3, they're all up all night making a trauma salad.
Oh my gosh.
Trauma candy
a burn
salad.
book.
Yes.
Burn book.
Just getting close, crying and talking about things. And these were younger girls, but I just was like, oh my God, they're how comfortable and welcoming and safe
Because
they
of
all are.
you.
Yeah, because
I will say that Nicole used to babysit me and she also made me feel that way.
Did I?
I loved when you babysat me.
Aww.
It was also because our other babysitter was another family friend that was a guy, and he just him and my brother would just play video games the whole time. Kelly, get the fuck out of here. Like, fine.
So I was like the less
Yeah, you
achievable.
were the girl
That's
that would
funny.
like do my hair and makeup.
Well, this is a perfect segue into our episode today.
Yes. What I would tell my younger self.
What would you tell your younger self?
I would tell my younger self, girl, you're as skinny as you're ever gonna be. So stop complaining.
Yeah,
Those jeans, your ass looks great in there, okay? Don't you worry.
that is so
You're
true.
as tight as it's ever gonna be.
That's right. That,
Your boobs are gonna hang
mm,
low from here on out.
yeah.
That's what I would tell my younger
I mean,
self.
yeah, you want to be really realistic, like set that bar.
Yeah. Like, don't be so hard on your body. You look hot right now.
Yeah.
I look back on like high school pictures. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I think that I was like a chubby girl?
Oh, I know, huh? And you look at that stuff and you're like, what was I thinking? I was crazy.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
When I was younger, there was that song that came out that wear sunscreen. And it's Boz Lerman or something like that. And he's just spewing this life advice.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I always took all of that stuff to heart. There's certain things in there. Like one of them is don't be reckless with other people's hearts and don't put up with people who are reckless with yours.
Oh, that's good advice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Throw away your old bank statements, but keep your old love letters.
Yeah. All right. I like
So,
it.
yeah,
All right. Should we start?
let's dive on
All
in.
right. Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to try though to hold back. I already got snapped at for going right into the commentary when I'm also the one reading. So
It's all right.
I'm going to do
Sorry.
my best,
I was a
okay?
little bossy.
I'm going to put my hand over my mouth.
I would tell younger self, Kelly, about 20 minutes ago to be less bossy.
Usually it serves like pretty well, right? Because like I'm not the one that makes the decisions. Like I
Oh.
am so indecisive. I need to be told what to do because I'm like, oh, yeah.
All right.
But sometimes I don't like it. All right, ready?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Okay. I wish I could tell my younger self to leave and to figure out who I was outside of my limited comfort zones. I wish I had gone away for college or pushed myself to travel more. I regret many of the relationships I maintained in my 20s, and I wish I didn't spend my weekends going to the same bars with the same people. Looking back, I wish I had stepped away sooner to understand who I was outside of those dynamics, not just romantic ones, but friendships as well. I lacked guidance and support to recognize both my role in unhealthy patterns and what wasn't serving me.
So I will say that I feel like most people in their 20s literally go through this, right?
Yeah.
Like you're in college or in college years at least. And like you are going out with the same people to the same places, doing the same shit. Like, I don't know. That's just like a part of growing up and being in like your younger 20s.
I feel like it's like that saying, the sweet isn't as sweet without the sour, right?
Mm
Like you don't know how good something is until you can like realize how bad something is.
hmm. Mm hmm.
So I feel like this person is putting a lot of pressure on themselves to like have realized a lot of these things early on. But like, had you not gone through those things, you wouldn't realize that they were either patterns to break or unhealthy
For sure.
cycles or that there was other opportunities.
Mm hmm.
So while I do agree with a lot of this, I feel like these are things you had to have gone through.
You have to go through it to realize that that's not like, yeah, how you should spend your adult life.
Yeah, because like a lot of these things, okay, you learn them in your 20s when you have the ability to make those mistakes.
Yeah.
Now in your 30s, you get that job offer to move across the country, you take it.
Mm hmm.
You break up with that guy that's not,
Mm hmm.
on your same level. Like a lot of these things, it's like you learn them and then you
Yeah, like
apply
you
them
have to
later.
go through it. You have to go through it to learn not to do it. Right. But I do agree with like when she says like she should have gone away to college. Like I went to college and I stayed home and because my college was like 30 minutes away. So I just stayed home and like went to school, came home. And I do like a part of me always wishes that like I would have gone away to school because I do feel like that is like a thing to like, I don't know, I don't know. That's like an experience that you can't like ever relive,
Yeah, you
right?
can't
Like
like
going away
replicate
to
that.
school. And I do feel like I had like my college friends, and they weren't necessarily people I went to college with, but it was like friends that I had while I went to college. And like
Yeah.
we did go to the same bars and we did the same shit every weekend or whatever. But like, I don't know. I don't regret any of it. It was like how I grew up.
I always wanted to move away to college. Like I wanted to go to college on the East Coast or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I really would have like if had I done something like that, if I
Hmm.
would have regretted doing that,
It would have
like
been
because
like
culture
preteen
shock.
Kel that was in sleepaway camp
Yes.
being homesick
Uh-huh.
for a whole year.
Yep. I'm like, Mom, come pick me up. Come pack up my dorm.
Literally, though, actually, I do feel like that does happen, though. Like a lot of people that I know that like would go away to college right out of high school, they would come back like the following year because it's like such a shock, right? Like, not only are you like not living at your parents' house anymore, you're like literally living on your own, having to figure out food for yourself. Like, you're going to school, like, where you like are the boss of your schedule,
Yeah.
right? Like you don't have to like show up to these classes. Like no harm on the teachers, or like you're not getting a phone call to your parents that you're not showing up. Like that is like going straight into adulthood from like high school where like
Your mom is still waking you up in the morning and like kicking
exactly.
you out of bed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Like so I did know a lot of people that like went away into school for like the first year and then like they did awful or like they hated it and they moved back home. So I would never say like you should regret like
Mhm.
what you did in your young 20s. That's
Yeah.
like
Those are like
all
your
learning
formative years,
experience. Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
you're still an irresponsible adult. Like, make those decisions. Don't make really bad ones. Don't go to jail or lose your
No.
license or anything like that. But like, you know, be dumb and
Yeah. It's okay. So that's what it's for,
yeah,
right?
for sure. It's like trial adulthood. It's like your driver's permit, right? It's your like
Yeah.
adulting permit.
Yeah.
That's what that decade is for.
Exactly.
My favorite age was 22. I don't know like
Hey.
specifically why, but I
Right?
don't know if it's Taylor Swift telling
No, it
me.
was like 22, 23. I loved 22, 23.
Because when you're 18 and you think you're an adult, you are not an adult
No.
at all. Like
No.
you can't even buy alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
like there's more barriers. But when you're 18, you think like, "Oh, I'm an adult."
Yeah.
I am in my late 30s and I still feel like I need my mom to sign my permission slip
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes.
We talked about that like
Yeah.
last
Like,
right? Like last week or whatever. I was like, yeah, exactly. Like I don't even feel like an adult now, but for sure.
but I think 22 is when you feel like you're getting the hang of it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Okay,
my
here we are.
training wheels came off, a
Yeah.
little bit. I
Kinda.
can kind of like glide,
Yeah.
keep my balance for so long.
Sort of.
All right. Are we ready for the next?
Yes.
Okay. Shots don't make you funnier, hotter, or smarter. They just make you cry at Taco Bell at 2 a.m. Or they lead you to texting someone you shouldn't be. Put the shot glass down, honey, and drink some wine instead. I want.
Okay.
Okay. No, I
This
can't
is
say anything. Nope.
no,
Yeah, you
you
go first.
can.
You go first.
This is really funny though, because like it's still sane,
Yes.
but also like pick up some wine. Like, no, I'm like my most unhinged when I drink wine.
Yeah.
We had to stop drinking wine while we podcasted because we
Yeah.
we get a little too loose.
Yes.
Right?
Might offend some people.
What were you gonna say?
Um, I was gonna say shots actually do make me funnier, hotter, and smarter. So
Exactly. It's all what you think in your mind, right? And Taco Bell at 2 a.m. It's always a good idea.
and at least it says Taco Bell, not Del Taco.
Hey, F off. Del Taco is definitely superior.
Del Taco's like 2 p.m. Like I'll eat that stuff sober. Taco Bell, I feel like, is the drunk, like munchy one.
Last weekend, we literally went to Del Taco and we went to one and it wasn't open because what Del Taco closes after midnight? I don't know,
Oh.
but that one. And we drove all the way to another Del Taco so we could have Del Taco when there was a Taco Bell down the street from that Del Taco that was closed.
So
Does
we
that make
drove from
sense?
one Del Taco, we passed Taco
A
Bell to
Taco
get to
Bell
a
to get the
different Del
other Del
Taco.
Taco.
Okay, never mind what I just said. Okay.
Right? We
Yes,
did do that.
we did. But consider the source, okay? We were coming down
Taking
off of
shots. We were
it.
taking shots.
That was a fun night though.
That was a fun night.
We'll have to save that whole thing for another episode, right? Because we didn't talk about that yet.
No, we have not talked about
So,
that yet, and we definitely will have to
we need
talk
a whole
about it.
episode on that event.
Yeah.
But I would say she has a point here.
I guess sort of.
But who wants to drink wine
I want to drink wine and take shots.
in your early 20s, or because I assume that's when we're trying to teach these lessons.
You are totally right. Okay, so she's drinking wine now. She used to take shots back in the day. Okay, sorry to offend you. I'm in my 30s and I still take shots.
I do too. Of NyQuil.
Yeah.
Trying to catch some Z's, catch up on some sleep. Just kidding. I'm not that superior to take shots. I'm like the rally monkey at all the family functions. Like, let's do some shots. And then I'm pouring them for everybody. And then I'm not doing them.
Yeah. Yeah. You always want to like pour them, never take them.
Yeah. Just like to get everybody else in the party mood.
Yeah. So that they don't notice when you go home to go to sleep.
My Irish exit. All right. Are we ready for that?
Yes.
I'd tell her to know her worth. I'd tell her not to allow a man to ruin her. I'd tell her that she has so much love and light inside that just because this asshole doesn't see it doesn't mean it's not true. And then this is like a additional
like
confession.
Somebody else
that's piggybacking.
They're kind of the same. Okay.
Yes. I would tell my younger self not to seek love, affection, and validation from men or boys who don't value and respect me.
Yes.
I'm not saying anything because I was letting you go.
No. Hey, I'm sorry.
I know it's weird to switch ways, huh?
Exactly. Yes, it is. No, I totally agree with this. Boys, men, whatever you want to call them from your younger past are the worst. But I feel like you have to go through that, right? To like learn your self-worth.
Yeah, but go through it one time only. Like, don't repeatedly put yourself through it. That's probably like one thing I would tell myself for sure is like when you see those red flags or like there's something that you're not cool with.
Yeah.
Like believe who somebody is the first time they show you and like let that be it. And that's like the advice I regurgitate to like any younger person I know, like my employees or whatever. And they're telling me about dating drama or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just like, let it go. Don't block them. Do the, because I'm like, it's just not worth it. Because if you keep going through that same cycle, it's never ending.
I agree. So, okay, I hate to like correlate this to anything, but I was watching Love Island. I'm very behind, right? I just started like the newest season, but like there is toxic relationships, right? And like the first time that you see like toxic behavior in your relationship, whether it's coming from you or your partner, that is your like, I don't know.
Come to Jesus moment.
Yes,
like,
your come to Jesus moment of like, this is not your person.
Yeah.
Right? Because it should not be that hard to be in a relationship with somebody. If it is difficult, even it like, I don't know. I'm saying like a lot. But if it is difficult to begin with, it is never, ever going to work. And like, you shouldn't have to put in that much effort.
Yeah. I think relationships are challenging, but they should not be difficult or like unworkable, where it's like you feel like every odd is stacked against you.
Exactly. And if there's something that you don't like about a person and you think that you can change that, no, you can't.
If you can't even change yourself, okay, you have zero chance of changing somebody else. No matter how much you love them, pray for them, hug them, do all of the things for them, try and fill every
Yep.
empty hole. You're going to give so much of yourself
Mm-hmm.
to the point where there's nothing left of you.
Yes.
You are going to lose that glow, lose all of those special things that make you you, lose that light.
Yeah. So focus more on yourself in your younger years than other people. I would tell myself that actually too. Like in high school, you're a high school girl, so you really you just go through that. But I would like a boy and I would make it my whole life, right? To try to get him to like me or if we were dating to, I don't know, keep him around. Or if he broke your heart, it was the end of the world. No, it is literally not the end of the world. F him.
Did you ever have those friends though that were so not boy crazy that were like, no, I'm having too much fun with my friends or whatever. They just that was
Yeah.
not their, you had friends that they ate, slept, and breathed their little high school boyfriends. And then you had girls
Yeah.
that
Yeah, there's of course, the two opposites. I feel like in high school I was friends with a lot of guys.
yeah.
And so that was also challenging in itself, right? Because you're in high school, everyone has feelings. As Nicole would say, you can't just be friends. A guy and a girl can't just be friends. Somebody likes somebody.
Well,
Maybe in high school, though, for sure.
I think so. Because I had 4 brothers growing up and they were
Mm-hmm.
all close in age. So they did sports, they did this, they did that. I always had tons of guys that I knew that were the same age as me,
Mm-hmm.
not interested in any of them, friends with all of them.
Yeah.
But anytime they had a girlfriend or whatever, and I'm not saying weird friends, we would, first of all, we didn't even have cell phones when I was in high school. It wasn't until late high school.
Okay, stop aging yourself.
Trust me, girl. But I had 0 girlfriends throughout high school because I don't want to say they were jealous, but I was a threat because I was friends with so many guys that it
Yeah.
was just this awkwardness.
Yeah.
And it really was hard for me in high school.
Yeah.
But now looking back at it, I see it totally differently. But I'd say that was really
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
difficult. I
having an
don't know. I
epiphany
know
in
I
my
can
head.
see something happening. I'm like,
You know
whoa.
what I would tell my younger self?
What?
The nice guy, give him a chance.
Yeah.
I had so many nice guy friends that I would just push to the side. And I think about them often of not that
Kelly, are you telling me you think about other men besides my brother?
well, okay, I'm not saying that. You
No,
know what I mean.
I'm just
Okay.
teasing you.
I'm not oh, I wish that I was dating this guy. No, but I really wish as younger Kelly, I had, oh my gosh, I had the sweetest friend in high school. And I feel like I friend zoned him so fucking hard. And he always was there for me. If a guy broke my heart, or he would make sure if I was drinking at a party, he was always the one to make sure I got home safely, or he was always super nice to my family. And I friend zoned him so hard. I still sometimes lose sleep over it.
I honestly feel like this is giving me an idea of an episode where it was the guy I friend zoned. Where is he now?
Oh, that's good. See, I have no idea where he is now, and I feel like he's probably thriving. He was great. He was such a nice guy. So if you're watching, hi.
Kelly's still thinking about you.
I lose sleep over you every so often. I hope you're doing well in a loving relationship.
You're so funny.
He was so sweet, right? You know you had that friend.
Oh, for sure.
Every girl had that friend.
But I'm also just thinking about you, how you were so dead set on guys entertaining dating. Because
Yeah.
usually that I would say, oh, that girl has daddy issues. But Kelly, your dad is obsessed with you, so proud of you.
Not in a weird way.
No, not in a weird way at all. But the dad every girl wants. He will, Kelly needs something. He calls her.
Yeah.
He threatens my brother. If you ever hurt my daughter, I gotta, what is this saying? His
He always
famous
says
saying?
he has a back. He knows how to work a backhoe.
Yes.
Ryan's always like, what the fuck does that even mean?
It's the kind of dad that every girl wants.
Yeah.
Kelly probably never had to work for her dad's attention, affection, all of that stuff. He was always
he
showing
was also
up.
kind of the embarrassing dad, growing up, because he cared so much. guys like talked about my dad to other guys.
Oh,
Like in high
yeah.
school, I'm like, oh my God, that's so
Hey, the story
embarrassing.
about him, like, cleaning his gun, I feel like is real.
Yes, it is real. Oh my God. I could probably reach out to that kid and he would like not a kid, he's a man now, but he would probably still remember. He kept trying to like close my door like little by little.
Oh, what a bad boy.
Anyways, and then remember remember exactly what happened actually. My dad got pissed at him one
Did
day.
he take your door off the hinges?
No, he wasn't mad at me. No,
Of
I was his little
course
girl. Of
not.
course he wasn't mad at me.
We actually
But
should have Brad here for this because I know he would go off right now about
yeah,
like, he never got in trouble for anything
I
but did
know. We
everything
literally
wrong.
just had this conversation at like our weekly family dinner the other night too. I was like, yeah, I used to blame Brad for everything when I was little. But no, this kid, like, yeah, he kept trying to like close my door. So then my dad like he was not allowed to come back over to my house for like the longest time. And then my dad finally was like, fine, he can come back over. So like my mom and I went to like go pick him up because we didn't have licenses yet. Like, and we come back home and my dad's sitting on the couch like cleaning his gun. And he's like, you'll never know when I need to use it, right? And he like stares at
Oh,
the
yeah.
kid in
I
the
love
face.
this
I'm like,
story.
oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. And then I'm pretty sure he told everybody at school.
See, it's not an urban myth. That stuff really does
No, and
happen.
this is exactly why I'm thankful I don't have a girl.
It's okay. We'll be doing some kind of stuff like
Oh,
that for,
yeah.
you know, the girls in the family.
Yes.
All right. This is a good one.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Short and sweet. Okay.
Love it.
One day you'll miss your boobs being where they used to be. Take the pic.
Yeah. Yes. Agree. 1000%.
Yeah.
When I was just in Vegas, I was with my other friend who is a mom, and we were literally comparing our boobs, and we're like, "Oh my God, they look exactly the same." They're all sad and like
They
saggy,
just
and
weren't as happy as they
you
used
know
to
what?
be.
Thank God for push-up bras. We're all going in for mommy makeovers. How many can we get a discount on?
I think it's just about appreciating what you have when you have it. You know, because we were
Yes,
talking about this,
exactly.
like, you will look back on photos and be like, what was I thinking
Oh
then? I was
yes.
so thin. I was so
And you're
this.
so
I was
hard
so
on
that.
yourself. But like, okay, now we can think about ourselves in 20 years from now and looking back on ourselves at this age. And I'm so hard on myself. Literally, I'm so hard on myself. Like, I'll look at pictures and I'll like pick this out, or I'll look at myself freaking naked in the mirror and I'll like point this out, like just to myself. But now think about in 20 years, I'll be like, man, I wish I had that freaking 30, almost 32-year-old bod that I had back then.
Yeah, I think the body dysmorphia never goes away. Because, like,
No.
even now, like me for my old age,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I was always like chubby. Yeah, people laugh. Not chubby, thicker in like high school or whatever.
Uh huh.
I'm much thinner now. I'm probably now where I wish I was then,
Uh huh.
but I'm still even really hard on myself now.
Yeah.
And I take compliments when people tell me, "Oh my God, you look so great." I'm like, that's so awkward to say. Like, no way. What are you thinking? So I feel like you never really truly appreciate
Yeah. You
what
know,
you have when you have it.
yes, I agree. Because people, yeah, same thing. Like people compliment me, like, "Oh my gosh, you've lost like so much weight," and like I am like at, I feel like a healthier weight than like I have been like in the past after I had Turner, or like even after like Ryan and I got married. I feel like I wouldn't even say chubby, but like, you know, but people are always like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Like, I'm like, I'm literally like doing nothing different. I don't eat as much,
Carol,
but
it's the stress diet.
stress,
It's
the
stress. It's stress,
kids,
not
like
Ozempic.
my mind is in so many other places. I don't like snack as hard. I don't know. But I still like am so hard on myself. So I do try not to do that. It's hard.
Yeah, I think that just comes with being a woman, and it's really sad, like, that
Yeah.
we just are so hard on our appearance.
Yes. I agree. But it's also hard to like change your mindset of it. Like I don't know how you like go about changing your mindset of like, yeah, I look great.
I'm thinking about, do you remember that movie, There's Something About Mary?
Yes.
I'm sure some people listening are probably not even old enough to have seen that movie. But do you remember that old lady that's out there sunbathing
Yes.
and like the leathery skin?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about? She's
Yes.
topless and she gives 0 Fs.
Yeah.
Like I pray
To be
someday
like
that I
that.
have that level of confidence just where I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
What was her name?
I
Magna,
don't even
magma,
remember.
something about that.
I know
Insert
exactly who
clip
you're
here.
talking about, right? Oh my gosh, that's funny.
It's kind of like remember we were in the last episode or the one before where what did that person just say?
Yeah.
In the elevator, the old lady in the elevator, it's like, do you even know the dad?
Oh yeah.
It's like, you were ballsy. Well, I think sometimes things do come with age. You earn, like, you gain
Yeah.
that
She's like,
confidence.
yeah, whatever. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I'm old.
Yeah. That's exactly what you said in the episode.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
that's funny.
The next one. I would tell my younger self to stop giving a F about being nice and pleasing everyone, especially those who don't matter in your life. True happiness starts when you do what makes your heart sing, as long as you stay kind and don't hurt people along the way.
Yes. This is so like when I'm younger, like everything that people would say to you mattered, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of like, oh my God, she said this about me. Like it must be true. Or like, I don't know. I feel like I have just recently in my older age, as Nicole would say, like started not to really care too much about like what people think about me. Or like I am who I am, like it like you can't really like change me. If it's something that I don't see needs to be changed in myself, like then whatever. Like if you don't like it, then you don't like it. We don't have to be friends.
Yeah.
Right?
I would say this is one that like I don't like feel like, oh yeah, I wish because this is me. Like I do not care about what people think about me, say about me, because
Yeah.
I am very authentic. Like
Yeah.
wear my heart on my sleeve, tell you how it is, brutally honest. Like, but I
You
get
have
how
been that
it's.
way.
Yeah, I've just I don't know where it started in my childhood, but I just have always been that way. But I see like certain people that can't do that, and I'm like, just say how you feel. Like, what's so wrong with that?
I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm like super comfortable saying exactly like what's on my mind. And we've talked about that in the past or in past episodes of like, I don't always say what's on my mind, but also at the same time, like if somebody's going to like attack like my character, I guess, or like what they think I should be like, then I will like speak my mind of like, no, this is my life. Like this is, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I would agree. It's not like I'm not on the attack. I'm not out there trying to be toxic, but like if somebody ever voices something,
Yeah.
then I have no problem rebutting and being like, well,
Yeah.
here's my side.
Yes. But younger Kelly, yes, for sure. I would say this too. Because like I would take everything that everybody said about me like to heart. Even if it was like they didn't even say it to my face. My friend would tell me what this person said that this person said about me. And I'd be like, oh, you know, because
Yeah.
you're young and you're
I definitely felt that way, but I could say there's like times now, even something recently just happened. It was freaking crazy. It's going to be a podcast episode, Beth, just you watch. But somebody like I was confronted about this whole thing and it was like this weird, awkward thing that had nothing to do with me. But that would used to keep me up at night. Like it'd make me like think it over and think it over. Like, how
yeah.
could this have been thought? But I've just like reached that
You don't
level
give a
where like
fuck age.
I don't like lose sleep over those things at night. Like I
Yeah.
don't sit there and worry. I like don't dwell on it anymore because I'm like, I know who I am. I know my part in things where I'm not involved, what's not about me. I like know my truth. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna, why am I gonna waste energy?
Yeah.
You know,
It's a good attitude to have.
it is. But I guess I would agree. Like that would be advice I would give, not younger me, because I already have always been that way, but like other people. Like don't get so
Yes.
caught up in what people are saying about you,
Yeah.
but always stick up for yourself. Like always stick up for yourself.
Yeah.
Set that record straight,
I
girl.
agree.
Write a book about it. Start a podcast about it.
We'll deep dive into that one day.
I honestly am not even talking about anything specific.
Autobiography.
I'm just,
Autobiography.
yes. I mean, this is like our truth
Ooh,
platform, you
like
know?
what made me me.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Let's go to like a ketamine therapy session, Kelly. And like,
Oh,
just,
here we go with
this is the
that.
second time I'm talking
Yeah,
about
I
it. I really
know.
want to try
All
it.
right.
Could you, how would that change us? Like maybe
Yeah,
it
I don't
would be
know.
older us learned all the things we need to learn, like
Yeah.
that we've heard over the years. And like, just like that, we are our highest level of
Maybe.
being.
Maybe.
Maybe you wouldn't go adopting animals anymore.
That's a
You would
toxic
just
trait that I refuse to say is toxic. She's great.
You need a bigger house, bigger property.
No, my little Senna. She's so cute. She's so sweet. And I don't need bigger property. She's small.
She's not invited on the
Enough.
podcast. Okay, we've already had too many animals on. Sorry.
Last week, Walter stepped on our microphone and stopped recording us. So if you saw like a cut in our last podcast, it was because he stopped recording and then started. We had to start recording again. So Nicole says no more animals in here. No more animals in the studio.
Or children.
Yeah, well, that was already made up.
All right, are we ready?
Yes. Go on to the next one.
Kelly, you are not too much. They were just not enough. That's the thing I wish I could tell my younger self.
You are enough. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Can you say it one more time? It's short.
Yes. You are not too much. They were just not enough.
Okay. Yeah. I like that.
I think that every girl needs to write that down. Look at it. Anytime somebody is telling her she's too extra, she's too this, she's too much, she has too high expectations.
Yes. This is going back to the relationships, right? Of like, if it feels toxic or if they feel like you're too much too early on, then it just is not right.
Yeah.
Leave while you can. Don't make it so difficult on yourself.
Never let anybody make you feel like you are less than what you think you deserve.
Yes.
Because set that bar high, girlfriend, because 99% of people are going to be way below it.
And just remember, like, when you're so new in a relationship, they should be trying their fucking hardest in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So if that doesn't already feel up to par to you, then it's never going to be later on.
Yeah.
It's just going to go down. It's not going to go up.
It made me think of the post you sent me this week about always date 3 men at once. This is like a good advice that I would give single girls.
Yes. What was it? Like, always date 3 men at once, because then it's like you're not putting all like I don't even
You're never
remember.
just falling for the one that's available.
Exactly. Like, you're not just
working.
falling for one person.
Don't sleep with any of them. Like, you have to let him be the one that decides he wants to be exclusive. Like,
yes,
you be the black cat. Okay. Don't be the golden retriever.
Yeah. Let them be that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. But in kind of a spicy way, because that's still fun.
Yeah.
With the right amount of spice.
I think it's really good advice, because how often, when you're dating and you only dating one person, it's like there's no, well, I like this about him, but I like this about him, and I like that about him. It's like you kind of figure out
like
what's
Love
important.
Island. You get to date multiple people at once.
I've never seen the show, so it's like, gosh. Right.
Okay, well, everybody that's watched this past season, it's over now, but I'm just starting it. Well, I'm like maybe a quarter of
You should have waited for me, because I feel like that is exactly the love reality show I would have watched.
Yes, but guess what? You need to watch it on your own, because there's like 60 episodes. They did like 3 or 4 episodes a week. We would never finish.
Do you know, I've called friends to like, hey, what are you doing? And they answer, and they were like, hey, I literally have to go because it's voting night on Love Island. Yeah. So I can't miss. And I'm like, huh? Like, I'm just like, what do you mean?
It's so
what do you
good.
vote on? What? At this age, we're still doing that?
There's a couple, and they like coupled up the first night, and then it's like, no, like nobody else can talk to us because we're like coupled up. And it's like, no, that's the whole point of the show. Like, you're supposed to date like everyone, or like you're supposed to like stay open for a little while to like make sure that this is the person that you want to like date. But this is going back exactly to what I
Yeah.
sent you. Right?
Mhm.
Like you got to challenge the relationship and see if that's the person that you want to date. And guess what? They're fucking toxic as shit. And it's not going to work out. At least I foresee it
I've
not
always like
working out.
worn that as a badge of honor. Like, I don't date multiple people at once, but I feel like I've done myself such a disservice
Yeah.
because, like, I'm a
Okay, and dating, it's like beginning stages of dating, right? You're not like, oh, we're like boyfriend and girl, like we're exclusively like dating. Like, let me exclusively date four other people. Like, no, that's not what I mean,
yeah. I
right?
don't know.
It's
I
like
go from like 0 to 100. I
that's what
change my
I can
Facebook status
do.
instantly
See, this is the problem.
because I've
Let
always
me
been like,
just
I don't
date
like
for
my
you,
heart to be confused.
but maybe it needs a little confusion to make sure that it's choosing not an asshole.
Girl, I don't trust myself. I've told myself if you hold
Exactly.
his hand and he makes your heart beat, that's not the one for you. But if you hold his hand and he makes you feel safe, that's the one you go for.
But in the beginning stages, everyone's gonna make your heart beat,
That's not true.
your vagina flutter.
God, that is so funny, Kelly.
Okay, go. Let's move on.
My grandmother also used to give me really solid advice, and she would say, Nicole, you could love a poor man just as easily as you can love a rich man. So go for the doctor.
That's fair advice.
So thank you, Grandma. I wish I would have listened to ya.
Exactly. Me too. Don't look at me like that.
Geez, Kelly, we are, okay. All
Moving
right.
on.
You're not behind. Life doesn't follow a timeline, and everyone is faking it anyway. Take your time. Your life is yours and no one else's.
I love this one. Oh, I like this one. Okay, because it's like everyone feels like there has to be a timeline, right? I have to finish school by this year because this is the year everyone's supposed to finish school. I have to have a career. I have to have kids by this age. I have to be married by that age. Like, why? Everyone's on a different journey. I like that one.
Yeah. It's hard though not to feel like when everybody around you was like
Yes.
accomplishing this, getting married, having kids, doing all of that stuff. And then you
Hmm.
feel like, wait, why is it not happening for me? Why am I not there yet? But I think you have to appreciate where you are.
Exactly.
Because, like, not everybody's road is paved the same way or goes in the same direction. You have to appreciate your journey.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You got to stop and smell the roses on your path.
I like that one because I agree. I feel like I was very like on like a path of that, right? Of like, oh, I have to have kids before this age so that when I'm this age, they'll be this age, right?
Yep.
But even like career wise, right? Like, I feel like maybe we don't feel super set in like a career and we're in our 30s or whatever. It's like, I could go back to school if I wanted to be whatever I wanted to be. Why couldn't I? Because society tells me I'm too old to do that now? No.
Yeah. It's just like the pressures. And I just don't let yourself feel that way. Because if we all gave into that, like that negativity, none of us would be where we are. Like we would be in this dark,
Hmm.
depressed
But I feel
place.
like a lot of people are in that like space, right? Of like, oh, I'm like this age and I'm still living with my parents. Like,
Or I'm this age and I'm still not married or own a house, or the laundry list goes on and
yeah,
on.
exactly. But there's always things that you can compare yourself to. I could say a ton of things of like things that people are doing at my age that I'm not yet.
Yeah. Like vacationing in the Maldives, or
Yeah, what the fuck? How do you do that?
we
You
need to
marry
have
a
this
doctor.
we
Thanks,
need to have this
grandma.
podcast a little bit longer, and we'll get there. We'll be
Yeah.
our own doctors,
Yeah,
okay?
exactly. Mm.
Um ooh, okay. Stop apologizing for everything. You're not a burden, you're just conditioned to think you are. Stick up for yourself and never settle.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
Sticking up for yourself. I mean, I still struggle with this one. We talk about this over and over, right? Like, you're really good at this.
Not apologizing or
Not apologizing for what you believe in. It's not a bad thing. I feel like I'm an over apologizer. Like, I'll get mad at you for something that I know you should be doing, but then you get mad at me, so then I'm going to apologize because I brought it up.
I would say to like piggyback on this is what I'm thinking is like be strong in your convictions, but don't let your convictions be many. Like if you have certain beliefs, things that you're rooted in, stick to those and don't let people talk you out of it or try and convince you otherwise. Those are the important things. You don't have to have an opinion on everything though. Like
Yeah.
you can totally be like, yeah, I don't know much about that, or I don't, but like the things that you feel are rooted in like who you are and that's the type of person you want to be or you hope to
Yeah.
be, like don't
To your
apologize for
core.
that. Yeah, like don't like let that be who you are and don't let people try and talk you
Apologize.
out of it. Yeah. Or
Okay.
don't say you're sorry for things you shouldn't be sorry about.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I am just like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I totally do that still.
If I say I'm sorry too quickly, I'm not really sorry. I'm just saying it for your benefit, not mine. Like that's kind of like
Exactly.
but if I'm really apologizing about something, like I genuinely am sorry, because we all give those like, oh, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm never sorry I'm late. I'm late to everything. If I'm
You
5
have
minutes,
what? What was it that I sent you today? I
yeah,
was like, oh, Nicole, now you have an excuse. Like, it's not your fault. You're always late because
yeah,
it's called,
there's a name for it.
there's a name for it.
I even tell people at work, like if I'm 5 minutes late, I'm on time. Like that is who I am. I am worse being 5 minutes late to everything because of whatever I bring to the table or like, and I tell people, do not wait for me. Like if it's dinner or something, don't wait for me. Y'all get started. I'm going to be late, but I'm not going to get there and be like, I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry because I would have been there on time if I were truly sorry. So even if it's something small, like being on time, don't apologize for it. But if I hear
Unless it's a very important event and we're getting Nicole strolling in late, then she should
then
be
I'm
sorry
there
about
2 days early. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, fair.
But if I genuinely care about you or you and I hurt your feelings, like my
No,
apology is
yes.
sincere because it's
Yes.
not just a flippant like, oh, sorry, not
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Sorry, I keep knocking this thing.
that's okay.
All right, this is the last one.
All right.
Short and sweet.
Oh, I like it.
Get the therapy before the breakdown, not after.
Fair. Fair. I feel like I already need to take this advice.
Yeah. No, 100%. Like, don't wait for the problem to be so big. Like, when you
That
see that there
it's
were points along the way, like, hey, maybe I'm not equipped to take it, or maybe this is just above my.
pay grade.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I so was gonna say that, but like, I am somebody that thinks I'm right a lot, but there are things where I'm like, I am not equipped to handle this. I need some expert advice. Don't be shy about it. Like, don't ever be
Yeah.
afraid to ask for help.
I can't wait until the day that I go to therapy because I feel like I'm just going to dump like
Are you gonna cry
so much onto them. I don't
outside
know.
of the shower?
It's like, am I talking to them on speakerphone in the shower?
Kelly,
I'm
I'll
just
come with
kidding.
like a spray bottle and I'll just
I'm
spray it in
just
the air for you
kidding.
to give you like free reign to just let it
Yeah.
all out.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we talked about this last episode of like, oh, like I bottle everything in. Like one day I'm just going to freaking like explode.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like I feel like when I do go to therapy finally, because I always like tell people therapy, like just go to therapy. Like therapy's great for you. And I don't take my own advice and like actually go to therapy. But yeah, maybe it'll be too late by the time I decide to go.
It's never too late. No, I feel like it should be just like going to the dentist. You go, you just got to get that mental tune up.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Maybe you just need a nap on a couch every
See, I
week.
should tell my younger self, probably, girl, go to therapy. Start it early on so then you don't feel weird about going later on.
Do you ever have advice that you repeat to people? Like it's like your theme? Maybe not even something you do, but advice you give other people that like they've been like, that's really beneficial.
Uh, I don't know.
Because like in thinking of this episode and stuff, I was kind of like, wow, like what? Hmm. And then there was something that came to mind
What?
that like, and I don't practice this. This is something somebody told me, my friend Melanie, which I don't know if she's going to hear this or not, but she once told me, if you're always ready, you never have to get ready. Okay.
Hmm.
And this could apply to so many different things. But I've like given that advice to people at work. And
Yeah.
they're one of my Isabella will tell me all the time, like, I just take that to heart. Like you say that, and I just take that to heart. Cause like where you show up in whatever way,
Yeah.
mentally, physically, emotionally, like you are prepared and ready. Like you don't have to start from the beginning, you know?
Yeah. No, I like that.
Yeah.
I think you taught me because like I would go out of the house like sometimes like in my PJs or whatever, not even in my PJs, but like looking kind of shitty, and you're like you never know who you're gonna run into.
That comes from Claudia.
Maybe it was your mom. I don't
But I'm
remember.
good at regurgitating advice that I don't take because I also leave the house looking like Britney Spears like every day. This morning, I like show up at your house without makeup on,
No,
like
you
full
looked
on,
great though. Your
full on
outfit was
heels,
spot on.
slacks. Like everything but this was together. I'm like in the car doing my makeup.
Yeah.
So I need to take my own advice, but I feel
Yeah.
like that's a good little nugget of truth. But no, it's totally true. They say like don't leave the house. Like leave the house expecting you're going to run into your worst enemy.
Yeah. Because like you would hate to run into somebody like your worst enemy from like high school, and you just
Yeah.
look like absolute dog shit.
Or like your
And you're like,
ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend.
yeah, or
Yeah.
even your ex-boyfriend, right? Because you like want to look good when you see them.
Yes. Like I'm the hottest ex-girlfriend you ever had
Yes,
until
exactly.
you see
And
me
then
in
you're like,
person.
oh God, no, I look absolutely awful. So I do actually take that like to heart. The other day I was like leaving the house and I was like, should I put makeup on? And then Ryan like looked at me. He's like, why not? And I was like, you're right.
I actually got recruited for a job while I was like shopping. I had my
See?
hair done, and that's what like started the conversation between
Exactly.
me and my future boss. And like this specific opportunity opened so many doors, not just like professionally, networking wise, but also like my boss had become like my best friend.
Yeah.
So like you truly like never know. I'd say
Never know.
just be prepared for anything, you know? Like
You could win something and it's like the fucking lottery. Like you just won. It's like hidden cameras. You just won $1 million.
well, it's
And
like
then you like
Publishers
guess
Clearinghouse.
yeah,
When
what?
they open, that's another thing. Always keep your living room clean because you never know if they're going to show up with
Oh
your
well.
$1 million check and they
I'm really
open the
fucked
door.
there.
You and me both, girlfriend. You and me both.
Oh man. That's so true though.
See, I'd rather take those little sound bites of advice than like the deep stuff because I feel like the emotional stuff, you have to learn that.
Yeah, you have to live it to learn it. Right? Like all the stuff if you would have had known when you were younger, like what experiences would you have lived?
Yeah.
Nothing fun, it sounds like. I'm just kidding.
The
Kinda.
spice of life. You wouldn't have been seasoned, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Had you not gone through those
If you would have
difficult
never
things
kissed that girl, would you have known
that you liked it.
that he liked it?
She tasted like cherry chapstick.
Yeah. Hey, every 20-something-year-old girl has done it, okay? And if you say you haven't, you're lying.
You know, I want to know what kind of like like if the guys were doing this,
Yeah.
what advice would men give
That's
each
so
other?
funny because I was talking to somebody and then they were like, ooh, it was a guy. And he's like, oh, yeah, I have like things I would have told my younger self. I wonder what they would have been. I should have
Okay.
asked him
Nope.
before we
This is
started the
it.
episode.
This is going to be a follow-up episode, okay? All of you girls, go home, ask your husband, your brother, your dad, ask them, what is some advice you would have given your younger self? And collectively, please upload them because I would love to do a male version of this.
I guarantee most men, it would be something of like some sort to like get rich.
No, it'd be like
Money.
buy the golf clubs.
Well, Ryan's fucking still like that. Okay. Well, actually, I started the golf club train, and now that I want new golf clubs, he is now all of a sudden also wants new golf clubs. I'm like, excuse me.
He's just trying to keep up.
Yeah,
But
I
I wonder,
guess.
like, what
But
the male, like, because I
I
bet you
think it
it's,
would be like career wise, like I want to do this, so I need to do this when I'm younger.
this is a social experiment. We're putting it out there now.
You don't think so?
And we should have
What do you
Brad.
think?
We should have Brad and Ryan
Hmm.
read them. We should
What
put
do you
them right
think?
here.
What do you think?
Men would give advice that we give
Yeah,
each other. I truly
to
feel
them, their
like it'd
younger
be like,
selves.
yeah, date the big boob, blonde haired, you
Yeah.
know,
Go down on her more.
bombshell. Like,
Maybe she'll stick around.
spend that money on her because you never know. I don't know. Like, I just feel like men, first of all, they are not going to give each other advice because A, they're in competition,
No,
and B, they never want to admit that there's something they don't know. They'd be like, oh, I came out of the womb knowing every life lesson.
I don't think every man is like that. Maybe all the men you've dated, but
Well, I told you I'm colorblind. Red flags, green flags look the same. But
wait,
I don't know. I think that would
yeah,
be really, really interesting.
it would be interesting. I think it would be mostly like career choices, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what else would it be?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Buy the truck.
For what? I don't know, because they're all idiots. So not, you're not all idiots if you're watching. Some of
I
you are idiots, though.
Yeah. We
Now
gotta
I'm interested. I'm going to go inside and ask Ryan right now. What would you tell your younger self?
Hmm.
I'm interested to see what he would say.
Okay, we're gonna record it and then play it at the next time. That'll be our intro.
Oh, man. It'll be a reel
Yeah.
on social media.
Hmm.
That's funny.
All right. So what are we thinking about for next episode?
Um, I feel like I had some in mind, but now I don't remember.
Well, we talked about this and it made me think about it today, listening to our other episode, is what happens in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. What happens in Vegas? I think that would be so much fun because I have so many Vegas stories. I really, really, really want to do, since Nicole, I don't know if it's yet, but is going to be getting back into the dating soon, eventually. Dating scene, sorry, eventually. I would love like Hinge disaster dates.
Oh my gosh. No, because it literally like
Yeah, it would be funny.
do you remember that pitch a friend?
We're gonna learn how to see green flags instead of red flags. Okay, Nicole.
I'm just gonna see it all through Kelly's eyes. But do you remember that thing we were watching that I kept sending you, that picture friend that I thought was hilarious, where it's like you do a PowerPoint presentation
Oh yeah,
on your friend?
yes. This is a real thing, by the way.
Yes. I would like love to like attend. I don't want to be featured because like I'm not. I
I
want
would
to be the
pitch you.
spotlight. No, I don't. Actually, I think it'd be really fun for everybody to pitch me, like write in how you
Yeah.
would pitch me. But I want to go and like watch and like see how people talk about their
You have to
friends.
be
And
brutally honest, but you also like have to like highlight the good, because then that's how you find a real match.
that's true.
See, I would be the perfect friend to do that for you.
You be the perfect pitcher.
I'm like, listen, if you're looking for a girl that's gonna be on time, she ain't it.
Yeah. Tell me we have to leave at 7 p.m. if we have to leave by 7:30. Like,
No,
give
if
me
you
that
have to
half
leave
hour.
by like 7:45, 8 p.m.
Okay, there we go. But
I'm just being honest.
all right. So thank you guys for listening. We're going to put
Thank
up some
you.
prompts for the next
Yes.
episodes.
Maybe we'll put a little poll, see what you guys want to hear.
And then we have Kelly's birthday coming up pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going to be an episode too that I want to talk
What?
about. It's like, I don't know, birthday things.
Birthday disasters.
Yes, because the past like 4 years of my birthdays have actually sucked. And we could go over those in our episode. And I also want to hear about like birthday disasters or birthday wins.
Yeah.
It could be a good birthday.
Best birthday surprise.
Best birthday ever or worst birthday ever.
Oh, I have one dating back from like my 5th birthday. I can't wait to tell about it.
Yes. See, okay. I think that's going to be such a fun episode, and I'll be in a few weeks. Okay. So start thinking about your birthdays, all your past ones. Tell me which ones are good, which ones were awful.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
That'll be fun.
All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for listening.
Baby.